got no room for no man, that's my way. That's my way. But then I saw you in a dream, right? I wanna call you, I kinda feel then I can't name.
Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my skincare video, well, an updated one. I think I already have 2 videos on my channel, maybe 1, but this video has been so requested by you guys, and you just have been asking what I've been using to help my skin look good. I don't know. I do agree with the fact that my skin looks okay, but recently it has been acting up. I mean, I'll get into like the details in a minute, but basically, like, it's so funny how I'm doing this video and I have a massive like spot trying to heal right there. Right now I'm in front of like natural lighting. I'm in front of my big kitchen window and there's the light is on basically. So this is what my skin looks like, and I would first like to point out my contacts because so many of you ask me what I'm wearing whenever I'm wearing them, and these are the Fresh Look colour blends in Sterling Grey, and I really like them. I would have preferred the grey ones instead of Sterling Grey because these are kind of bright for my skin tone, but I still like them, so that's what I'm wearing as contacts today. So the issue that I have with my skin is that it's dry and it has, like, it's quite clear, but I have so many little bumps on my face. So when I went for like a Bobbi Brown makeup lesson, the lady who was doing my skin, she kept putting skincare like products on my skin, and the first thing she caught out was the fact that there's bumps everywhere on my skin, and I was like, oh my god, someone has realised, because I thought it was just me. My skin, I think now it's so much better, but before I had so many little like hard bumps, and I had one here that wouldn't like go away. So I did a bit of research into them, and basically they're called milia, and babies can get them, men can get them, anyone can get them. So some people say it's makeup products or whatever, but I don't really think so because babies wouldn't get them anyways. So I think it's actually heavy moisturizers, so that's what I've been like kind of going away from. I used to really wear like heavy moisturizers for my skin because my skin's so dry, so automatically I told myself that I needed a heavy moisturizer to really moisturize my skin. But basically that, I don't think that's right for me, because basically what it was doing is filling my pores with lipids. Well, that's what the lady said. It was just really filling my pores with fat lipids and basically causing these really hard white spots. So I had one like here, and what I had to do to remove it, because it was there for so long, what I had to do to remove it is kind of like poke it with a needle, and then it was so hard, like the ball of white stuff, it was literally so hard, so I literally needed to pop it out, and that's how it went away. And now it's just like, it didn't even leave a scar or anything, which is, I was kind of worried about, but it didn't leave a scar, and now it's just finally gone. So yeah, the milia was one issue of mine. I just didn't really like it. It was bothering me the most. The little spots on my face, when I would wear makeup, you could really see them a bit more. But now I see a huge difference. They're literally nearly all gone. I mean, I do have some here and there, but mostly, like, I would say they're 85% gone. And another thing that I don't like about my skin is the hyperpigmentation I have around my mouth, and some here, but I don't really care about these, but it's mostly around my mouth area and I don't really like it. And the large dips under my eyes, but I can't do anything about that unless I get like Botox or whatever. But yeah, I just have to deal with those large dips. My skin is not really pigmented here, so it's not really my skin, it's just what my face is. It's just that it just goes inwards. I have really hollow eyeballs, so that's why I get these dark circles around my eyes, so I can't really do anything about that. But anyways, I'm just going to stop rambling and start talking about what products I like to use. So one product that I like to use every now and then, it's not really all the time, is this Super Facialist Vitamin C Brighten Skin Renew Cleansing Oil. Now, I only like to use this every now and then when I want to remove my makeup, and you need to do this, like, you need to use this and then use another cleanser to wash the excess oil away. So that's why I don't like to use it too often, but I feel like it really hydrates my skin. But then again, I don't want to use it too often so that I'm filling my pores in with something very fatty. So I still like it. I really love the smell of it. It smells like, I think it smells like, it smells kind of like mandarins, or not oranges, but like mandarins. It just smells really nice and refreshing, and I really like it. But yeah, that's what I like to use sometimes, just to remove my makeup and kind of do that extra step for like cleansing. So the next product that I am going to talk about is one that I was kind of skeptical about at first, but now I feel like it's done such an amazing job for my skin. I mean, I think this is one of my lifesavers, and it's this Nip and Fab Plus Skin, and it's the Glycolic Cleansing Fix. So this, I don't know for what skin type this is good for. So what it says, it's a foaming facial cleanser with glycolic acid and cleansing olive oil, and on the back it says it's a deep cleansing plus purifying formula for clear and radiant skin. It has 2% glycolic acid which gently exfoliates and retextures skin, and olive oil that cleanses and purifies pores. Okay, so when you put this, as you can see with like the clip that I'm inserting, you can see that it's kind of like soapy. And the reason why that's not really good is because people with dry skin are not really meant to like use soapy cleansers, because it can really cause your skin to tighten and really dry up. That's why I didn't use it for a little bit. But I know the glycolic acid is meant to be good for people with like acne spots or acne or things like that. And what it kind of does, I feel like it kind of like renews your skin. So it kind of takes away the first layer and kind of forces your skin to renew itself. And I feel like that is what's been helping my little tiny bumps on my face, because I had so many around this area and they're kind of gone. It's so smooth here now, and I'm so happy about it, you guys. Like literally, you don't even know. So I've literally been using this morning and night. It can dry me up around my nose area, so you always have to make sure that you're wearing a good moisturiser. If you have dry skin, if you have this problem with bumps, don't use a heavy moisturiser, because even though if it's really moisturising, it will cause these little bumps. Well, I think it depends with everyone, but that's what it was doing for me. But this has kind of removed those bumps, and I use a light moisturiser, and I just make sure that I really massage it around my nose area, and I feel like that's been helping me so much, and my nose doesn't feel that dry, to be honest. You can notice a bit of peeling when you use this, but I just think that's normal. The olive oil kind of like soothes the skin as well, and this smells really nice. It has a similar smell to the Super Facialist one, and it literally smells like mandarins as well, like a sweet chemically smell, but it has a bit of orange in it, I don't know. But it smells really nice and I've been loving it. I think Kylie Jenner uses Nip and Fab face products, and her skin is amazing, so I wanted to try it, and now that I have, I really love it. Like I just love this so much. Like, it's so good. So yeah, that's the cleanser I basically use every day, morning and night. Another good thing about this product is it's super affordable. I think I got it for $7.99. You get so much in here. You need the smallest amount to wash your whole face, and it's just really easy to use. It removes my eye makeup easily, and yeah, that's what I really like. I really love this, seriously. If you have the same problem as me, definitely try this. If you have acne, try this as well, because I think it might help you. So once I've cleansed my skin and my skin is all nice and like squeaky clean, I like to sometimes go in with a cleansing facial scrub. I love this one. As you can see, I've used it so much, and this is the Sanctuary Spa Radiance Exfoliator. I believe this is around £7 to £10, it depends, but mostly at Boots you can get them for free for £2. Sanctuary Spa, as you all know, I really love their skincare range, because I feel like they're the higher end of drugstore skincare. It's so good, like they feel very luxurious, and the reason why I like this is just that it has these little like bits in it, and it really exfoliates your skin. Now I only exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week, like every 2 or 3 days. You don't want to do this every day because it can damage your skin, and I'm already using the glycolic acid one, and that kind of like breaks your skin down a bit, so you don't want to use something like all the time that will do that. I like to use this just to remove any dead skin that I have on my face, and that's what it does. It kind of like smooths your skin out. So at the back, on the back it says that it has ultra fine apricot granules and grape seed to exfoliate and refine, whilst a trio of pumpkin, pineapple and papaya extracts help to leave skin looking revitalized. Now the reason why I love this, I feel like this is the star product that's been kind of removing my pigmentation around my mouth area. So a lot of you guys have been asking what I've been doing to remove my pigmentation. I think it's this. Seriously, this, I feel like because I concentrate so much around my mouth area, it's kind of evening out now. It's not completely gone. I mean, you can still see some pigmentation, but this is what I think has been really like removing that pigmentation. So that's why I love it so much, and that's why I like to use it consistently and making sure that I'm using it 2 to 3 times a week, not every day, because you want to be careful with exfoliators. I thought I would just add this other facial scrub in this video, and it's the Botanics one. This is the All Bright one, and I feel like this really like it's kind of more like a hydrating facial scrub. It feels very oily on the skin, and again it has those little like bits in it that exfoliates your skin, and I've used this quite a lot as well. I kind of like switch between the two, but I've been mostly using the Sanctuary one, but this as well is a good one if you guys want to try something out that's a bit more cheaper. So now I'm just going to move on to toner. I only use one, and I don't do it all the time. I don't think you really need to tone your skin every time, so what I like to use is this glycerin and rosewater one. This is by Boots Traditional Skincare, and it's a toning and moisturising toner, and it's, I don't know, I just feel like it's very soothing on my skin. It does kind of have that tiniest alcohol smell, but you put it on some cotton ball and just wipe my skin away. This is really good for when you've taken away your makeup off. It just takes any excess dirt that you have on your skin around like your hairline or like your chin or like around your nose, like in areas where you just kind of missed out. It just takes that excess dirt away, and that's why every now and then it's just good to like tone, and especially if you have large pores, it's nice to tone because it kind of gets into those pores and removes all the excess dirt. So this is the one I really like to use. So now onto moisturizers, which is the most important part for me because I really want my skin to be hydrated, but I don't want the moisturizer to be too thick so that it's filling my pores up and creating those milia kind of white hard spots on my face, which was my main cause of concern. So these are the 4 moisturizers that I've been using lately. Now in this video I did use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, and this is for very dry to dry combination, and the reason why I really like this moisturizer is because even though it's targeted for dry to very dry skin, it is super light. Like, I feel like the consistency is light and it's not too heavy. And again, I just make sure that with any light moisturizer that I use, I just make sure that I really massage it into my skin, and I just been loving this. I've always used this like for quite a while, and I really like it. I feel like the smell isn't that great, but I just don't care. As long as the consistency is right and that it hydrates my skin, it's all good. So I really like this one. So the other one that I've been using almost every day is this simple one. This is the Kind to Skin Replenishing Rich Moisturizer, and this is another very light moisturizer, and I just make sure that I moisturize it into my skin. It doesn't really have a scent, to be honest, and I feel like the simple skincare are quite simple. Let me see the ingredients. I can't see the ingredients actually. But I just feel like it's just really light and it does the job. So I've been liking this, and it hasn't been making me break out or anything, so this has been suiting my skin tone really well. The other one that you guys know that I really like, and which is good for when you have like blemishes and acne, is this La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo one, and I'm nearly running out of this. And this is again a super light moisturizer, and it says it's anti-marks, which again I think really helps with my pigmentation. And if you have any scars, this will be really good for you too. And yeah, this is another one I really like. It's really good for when I have like blemishes like this basically. So I would just like massage this into my skin, and again it's really light and it moisturizes really well. And the last and final one is this La Roche-Posay Hydrogen Reach. Now this is a more thicker consistency, so I've been using it a bit less. This one's kind of similar to my Garnier Nourish Plus cream for dry to very dry skin, so I just like to use kind of like alternate between the two. But it's still like, it's richer, but it's still light. It's not like my Sanctuary Spa night cream, which I was using so much, and I think that's what caused my milia is so thick. And even though I really love it, I have stopped using it because it's way too thick. This one's a bit lighter than that, and I still think it's fine, so I still use it, and it hasn't been bringing anything back. Oh, and just the last thing, sometimes I like to go in with some eye cream. I just kind of like dab it with my ring finger, and this is the Simple Kind to Eye Soothing Eye Balm, and this is super affordable. I think I got it for £2, and you need the tiniest amount to cover like your whole under eye area. It hasn't been doing great things, but I still like to moisturize that area of my skin because it's super thin, so you need to give it some love as well. So that's what I've been using to kind of moisturize my under eye area. So that's the end of my updated skincare routine. I really hope that you found this video helpful and that I answered your questions. Now, these products may not work for everyone, but I feel like these products have done such a great job for me, especially the Glycolic Fix one, the Nip and Fab one, and the Sanctuary Facial spa scrub thingy, and also just using a light moisturizer. Now if you have really big issues with your skin, just please do your research, make sure that you're using the right products, because that's what I did. I did a ton of research for what was going on with my skin, and now that I have kind of the knowledge, I know what was going on, and I kind of did the right thing to kind of fix my skin. So I still hope that the tips and all the information that I've given you in this video will kind of help you if you're in the same, if you have the same issues as me. If you have dry skin or normal skin, these products will be great. Some of them may not be. Some of them actually, the Nip and Fab one would be really good if you have oily skin, I think. So it's quite dry, but I still think it's great for all skin types. If you have really dry skin, definitely don't use it, but if you have acne, I feel like that will really help you. They do also have a cleansing oil, I believe, so if you feel like this cleanser is too soapy, then use the cleansing oil, which may be a bit better for you. But yeah, I really hope that you found this video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe for more videos. By the way, I will still be having my giveaway. I just need to buy the product, and I'll just insert probably add it in a video soon. So I didn't forget about that. There will be a little giveaway, and it's probably going to be an eyeshadow palette or something. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say.